Hello everyone, my name is candra.diningrat, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create this Toyota Fortuner 3D model using Siemens NX. So let's jump to the video. So the first step that I need to do is create a cage polyline. It's something this sound like a studio spline in the basic modeling, but this tool is for subdivision body in NX. And then I continue to create the hood using extrude cage command and starting the symmetric modeling. And I continue to refining the shape using combination of split face and transform cage. And then I continue to widen this surface using extrude cage command, and then continue refining using transform cage command. So, and then I'm going to create this the protruding shape using combination of split face and transform cage. And a little bit adjustment here, and continue to further refinement again for this protruding shape. Okay, and then I continue to refine, add more surface again, and modify the shape using transform cage. And I set the view to front view and continue to refining the shape using transform cage, following the raster image. And again, I continue to create these pillars using the same step, cage polyline, and then using swipe command, and again using cage polyline again, repositioning the cage polyline using transform cage, and then connect it using loft cage. And again, I continue to refining this shape, adding more shapes, adding more surface using sometimes using extrude cage, sometimes using swipe cage, and so on. And then continue refinement using transform cage command. And then I'm going to create this some accessories near the headlamp using cage polyline, and then extrude the cage polyline so it's gonna be the surface, and continue again refining using transform cage. Okay, using same step, I continue to refine again this shape. And you can see here I need to refine the small surface here to the main surface, and I add this split face so I can create more curvature surface. And again, I continue to widen this surface using sweep cage command. So the workflow is almost the same for every single surface creation. for this model. Again, I use this case polyline and then swipe it. And I continue to refine the shape following the raster image. To sharpen the edge, I usually use the set weight command. And again, some refinement here using a combination of extrude cage, set weight command, transform cage, and sweep cage. And then I continue to create this surface near the fender area using extrude cage command, and again using all the cage polyline and also the sweep cage command. Yeah, sometimes I need to split the cage face like this, and again continue refining using transform cage. And this part is showing how I created the fender area using combination of cage polyline, transform cage, and loft cage. And then I connect these two surface using loft cage, but before I doing that, and I need to make sure the number of cage edge of these two connection is same. And then I continue again to creating more surface using cage polyline and sweep cage command. Some refinement using set weight command, something like stuff like that. And again, continue refining using combination of sweep cage and transform cage. And for this area, I start to extrude some cage face and add more some refinement using transform cage. And then I continue to add more surface using extrude cage. Yeah, sometimes I need to change my view from side view to front view or stuff like that. Okay, and then I add more surface again for this area using combination of extrude cage command and sweep cage command. Add more refinement using set weight command, and again adding more surface using extrude command. So the workflow is almost typical. for all the surface creation. Yes, this is a little bit free view using a shaded view, so I can detect some the surface imperfection maybe, and if I satisfied, I continue to add more surface. Yeah, for this area, I sometimes change from the side view to front view to better to get more better refinement. And using the same step, I've got this surface or this grill and more accessories of the front side, and then I continue to create the side body of this car using extrude cage command. And then I'm gonna split this face for the pillar creation, and refining the surface again using transform cage. And then I made this roof using combination of cage polyline and sweep cage command. And this one for the creation of the windshield. Maybe it is not the best practices, uh, but for the overall shape is enough for me. And I'm gonna offset this surface, the windshield surface, a little bit into the inside, and change some edge to sharp condition, for getting a shape like this. And then I continue to create the rooftop, adding more refinement to the windshield, and then continue to create these pillars using loft gauge, and set the number of segments, the sufficient number of segments, and then I'm gonna extrude this uh, some gauge edge to create the glass, the side glass. And again, this example for rear fender creation using combination of gauge polyline and loft gauge command. And I'm going to connect this to surface using a loft gauge again. And I continue to connect more surface from this area using sweep gauge. And then I continue again to add more surface and more refinement using transform gauge. Sometimes if I need to right direction, then I need to the extrude cat command, like this. And then I'm gonna split this space for pillar creation, and then connect the surface using loft gauge command. And these steps is example of the glass creation, and I continue to add more surface near to the rear area of this car. And again, sometimes I need to use sweep cage, sometimes I need to use loft cage, or sometimes I need to use the extrude cage command. And I continue to create more surface for this area using extrude cage and combination of uh, transform cage. And then I want to create this rear area of this car using combination of cage polyline and sweep cage command. And I'm gonna connect these two surface using shoe cage, and then turn back again the symmetric plane or symmetric modeling. And I continue to add more surface to this spoiler or wings for this area. Again, and sometimes I need to split this space for better refinement. And again, I add more surface using combination of cage polyline and sweep cage command. This one is for the example of rear glass creation. Uh, in this area, I find some holes, so I need to shoe the surface. And sometimes I need to delete the surfaces and refill again using fill command. Okay, let's continue to add more surface near the rear area of this car using extrude cage command. Okay, this part is for create a sample of creation the rear area of this car, again using a combination of transform cage, extrude cage, and sweep cage. And I want to create some accessories, so I need to use the new primitive shape, box primitive shape, and modify the continuity and add more refinement using transform cage command. So the end result look like this. And then I continue to add more surface to complete this rear area, more refinement. And I'm gonna connect this surface using combination of sweep cage and shield cage. And I continue to add more surface using extrude cage and change the weight a little bit and connect this to cage edge using the show cage command. So the workflow is typical. Okay, let's continue to add more surface to complete this body. Using extrude cage because I need straight direction, and continue refinement using transform cage. So the workflow is typical. So every surface need to refine very carefully. And I continue to add more surface again and connect these two surfaces using silk cage command. Just need a little bit more surface creation in this area. So for this area, I using save case command and refine the sharpness using set width command. Sharpness of some edge. And close the surface using sweep cage command. Okay, let's add more surface to the last part of this car. Again, using combination of sweep cage command and cage polyline. Need to connect this surface a little bit and continue to add more refinement to this surface. So I'm going to use extrude cage and add a little bit refinement using transform cage, and then more refinement again for this area. And refinement for the area again. And then I'm going to close this surface using sweep cage command and set the continuity. So because I need to add more body in this area, so I need to create a sharp edge for that area. And this is my end result of creation of or modeling Toyota Fortuner 2021 version using Siemens NX. And this one is for advanced studio view or window before the rendering process. Okay, thanks for watching.